What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And before I get into this topic, I just want to say make sure to like and subscribe for future uploads. So the topic of this video is going to be about COD Zombies and how I think it's kind of lost its identity and how it's gotten too complex over time. And in the background I have this BO3 Kino gameplay. It's just me playing around 50, and if you're wondering why I decided to choose this map, I think it's kind of the perfect representation of what I think a Zombies map should be. I think Kino is one of the best of all time, not just for its simplicity, but also for what you can do on it. You know, if you wanted to play by yourself and go to a higher round like I'm doing in this gameplay, you can. But you could also play it with friends and have the same, good amount of time doing it. It's not too complex, it has an easy setup, there's no buildables. It is bare bones Zombies at its finest. To me, that's what Zombies should be. It should be a bare bones experience focused on survival. But if you look at a lot of modern Zombies maps, it's not like that. It's more like a campaign mission. Everything is focused around buildables and storyline. Like, dude, not even kidding you, growing up, like, my first Zombies map was Nocturne Toten on World at War. I didn't give two shits about the Zombies storyline, and still don't. I'm playing the maps to do what I do best, and that's get high rounds on them. I don't care about the storyline, I don't care about the Easter eggs. I really don't. To me, an Easter egg was, find 3 rocks, like on this map, and it plays a song. To me, that's an Easter egg. Not doing steps that take 15 rounds and it's a campaign mission in Zombies. That's not doing it for me. I'm not doing that. That's not something that I'm into. When I play Zombies, I'm doing it for the survival aspect of it. Seeing how long I can go, how far can I push myself before I die. To me, that's what Zombies is all about. But with the new gen community, it's not like that, and I know this because I've played with them. People who are newer to Zombies, have never played World at War or Black Ops 1 or any of the older titles, all they care about is doing their stupid ass Easter eggs. But then if you put them in a lobby and tell them, hey, we're gonna play till round 50, they're gonna be down like 15 times in that match. They can't handle it, because a lot of those players have never went past round 25, because there's not too many Easter eggs that I've heard of that take more than 25 rounds to complete, and if you do take more than that to complete it, you probably just fucking suck. Let's just put that out there. So it's that whole thing that I think modern COD Zombies just lost its identity. Where's the simple maps that are meant for high rounds? Like, in my opinion, a Zombies map sucks if it's a bitch to get high rounds on. If you can't have fun going to the high rounds, to me that's not even a good experience. That's not even a map that I'm gonna play if it doesn't have fun high rounds. To me, that's a waste of time, because I grew up playing the first COD Zombies, World at War. That was the whole objective on World at War. How far can I make it? That was literally the objective from the very first Zombies map. Now, it's not so much like that. It's more, how much random shit can we throw into this map to make it, more of a story mode, like, almost like Spec Ops, kind of. You have all these missions to complete. You don't even have to do them. You could just play traditional high rounds. But sometimes it genuinely affects how the map plays. Oh, you don't have the buildable wonder weapon, so it's going to make it 10 times harder for you to get high rounds. Yeah, that's kind of shitty, don't you think? And I haven't played Black Ops 6 Zombies maps because I didn't buy that shitty-ass game, and I refuse to. Simply because it's a total waste and a cash grab. I would never buy it. I haven't bought a new Call of Duty since Cold War. And Cold War is kind of the final straw for me, even in Zombies, because they ripped us off on content. They barely gave us anything. And the maps they did give us were somewhat okay. I would say they're better than Black Ops 4's. because you did have, you know, simpler maps that where you actually didn't have to use buildables. I got the high rounds on all of them without using any of the special wonder weapons. I never did a single buildable in Cold War. I literally just used guns from the box. So it is possible, especially if you know how to play zombies and you know how to train, but the maps were boring. They didn't have the same feel to it that the older maps have. It's the atmosphere too, I think that really counts. Those maps had like no atmosphere. They were all kind of the same thing, like these outside maps where they're just big maps where you're running around. Not much going for it, nothing cool, no real like standout features of any of those maps. Whereas if you look at the traditional Zombies maps, even back to World at War, you know, Nocturne, Toten, and Doris, they play completely different, they have different atmosphere, they have a different style to them. But they're both very simple. I can understand, yeah, we're probably not going to want another Nocturne Toten again, because there's no perks, there's no pack-a-punch. Yeah, that would get old after a while, but to me, the best model for a Zombies map, like, to go off of, not to say they should all be the same, but the best model for a Zombies map is something like Kino or Doris. In terms of its simple setup, not too big of a map, so if you go down, you can go around and get your perks back easy, guns, stuff like that. And a map that works for everything. To me, a good Zombies map should work for every play style, for if you're playing alone or with other people. It shouldn't be a problem to, you know, load into a match with a couple friends. And the other thing I want to throw in there is, you know, back in the day you could play zombies either online or offline. All the modern COD games make you have to play online simply to run a game of solo zombies? I mean, that doesn't even make sense. It's just retarded. I feel like all of their decisions for zombies have absolutely killed the community. Like, I barely even hear people talk about zombies anymore. It's like it doesn't even exist. Except for guys getting on playing BO3 custom maps or World at War custom maps. If it wasn't for custom maps on Steam, I honestly think that zombies would have died out long ago, and it probably wouldn't even be featured in the newer COD games because no one is really talking about zombies anymore. The Black Ops 3 player count has went down significantly because the game sucked so bad. So, you know, if they continue to do that, not are they just going to kill a franchise for their multiplayer fans, they're really going to kill it for the zombies community because we're more picky than those guys are. I can guarantee you that. We want good maps to play. We don't want to play campaign missions. We want to crank out high rounds and have fun. So anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.